Little Spoon is the #1 kid and baby food direct-to-consumer brand in the U.S. Since the company launched in 2017, it says it has delivered more than 80 million fresh meals to America's children. The brains behind this fast-growing operation is co-founder and chief product officer Angela Vranich. After growing up in Pittsburgh, Vranich studied marketing at St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, where she launched her very first business from her dorm room. It was a nationwide organic food marketing company called Sprout Squad that she ran between business classes. But ultimately, Vranich said it wasn't her dream and she shut it down after graduation. She worked in food-related TV media for a couple years before moving to San Francisco and launching her second company at just 24 years old. With her own money, Vranich made her first products by hand in a tamale factory near Los Angeles. Then in 2017, Little Spoon's website went live, offering a healthier, fresher alternative to most baby food on the market. Now this year, Little Spoon is officially available at 1,800 Target stores nationwide. From humble beginnings to a household brand name, Angela Vranich is a woman who means business.
Okay, and I'm so excited to have the woman herself, Angela Vranich, here in studio this morning. Angela, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Congratulations on your success. I'm so excited to dig into this, and I want to start on the tamale factory and how you were able to do this, because I think getting started, especially with something that is a tangible product that you're making, and especially one that people are going to eat, I think it probably sounds really intimidating to people. Like, how do you even start? How did you go about finding that location and really getting underway with production?
Well, we had so many doors shut in our face originally when we were looking for people to manufacture this product for us. No one had ever done fresh baby food before, so really no one was interested in manufacturing it for us. We found, of all places, a tamale factory in Southern California, and the owner of that factory had a very open mind, some extra space, and we talked him into letting us use a little corner of his facility. We outfit it with our own equipment, and we're able to use some of his people there, and we're really off to the races. We started making baby food by hand out of that factory, and we sold over 1 million meals in our first year, all of which came out of that tamale factory,
and when
which
you
is
say
so wild.
That is wild. When you say by hand, what do you mean?
Stirring food by hand, quite literally. Pureeing fruits, vegetables, stirring big batches, making 200, 300-pound batches at a time, hand-filling cups. I mean, yeah, it was quite a feat. I spent a lot of hours in that tamale factory.
It sounds like a lot of time stirring and pureeing. I think what you just said is so incredible, because people might not realize this, that there wasn't a fresh baby food option. But I know of like all these, as a dog owner, how many targeted ads I get for fresh dog food, but there wasn't anything for babies.
Absolutely, and that was really what gave us the idea. So we were just seeing this big shift toward fresh in the natural food industry. Like you said, 10 fresh pet food brands, nothing for babies. We were looking at the store shelf, and really all the food on the shelf was older than the baby eating it, which was just crazy to us.
Wow.
And we knew that there was an opportunity there.
What a way to put it. I also love the piece of your story where you started this with then boyfriend, now husband, who I know is been such a partner for you in this. Tell us about that.
Yes. So I started the business with my husband. We also had a third co-founder named Michelle. And I mean, working with my husband has been so rewarding and so fun. A lot of people ask us how we do it, because they say they would, kill their significant other if they had to work for them. But it's kind of all we've ever known. And I feel like we play off of each other's strengths and weaknesses, and building something with your partner. He knows what I'm going through. I know what he's going through. So we make it work.
And then the products, patented chicken nugget even, is that right?
Yes, we do. Yeah, so we just launched a patented chicken nugget in Target. I mean, one of the things that we love doing at Little Spoon, we make healthy food, but we want to make it fun and delicious for kids. So we made our super chicken nugget, which has hidden vegetables and a fun spoon shape, and we patented that spoon shape. And so really it's just about making mealtime fun and healthy for kids.
You mentioned Target. This is a massive partnership for you. I understand one of the largest actually that Target has undertaken when it comes to a food brand in these 1,800 stores across the country. First, how did this come to be? And then tell me what it means for Little Spoon.
Yeah, it's the largest food and beverage launch in Target's history, which is so crazy to us. Amazing. To think that, we started with just 10 flavors of baby food and now we're selling in 1,800 Target stores is wild. We really, when we thought about going into retail, because we've built this business as a direct-to-consumer brand. We started in 2017. We have only sold on littlespoon.com ever. But today we have so much more than baby food. We have baby food, we have toddler food, we have big kids food, we have so many snacks. We sent a bunch to you guys here, and I know you've been loving them. And so when we thought about going into retail, we really wanted to bring that platform that we built online into retail. We didn't just want to bring one or two products. We wanted to make sure that we could really bring the essence of what we have online into retail, and Target was the perfect partner to do that with us. We're selling almost 24 products in Target across 6 aisles and 7 categories.
Wow, that's just incredible. You also, you're one of the only U.S. companies that you set your own safety standards, and they're even more rigorous, more intense than they are coming from something like the FDA. Tell us about how you made that determination and what exactly those standards are.
Yeah, so last year we were the first baby food company in the U.S. to set externally facing standards for our products. So we test all of our products for over 500 toxins and contaminants, including heavy metals. And it's really just about giving parents peace of mind. So they know that what they're feeding their child is tested and healthy. We know that, feeding your child can come with a lot of questions, and we want to be there to, answer those questions and just give the utmost of transparency when it comes to our food, because we work with some amazing partners. We source some of the best ingredients and really just want to put that knowledge into parents' hands.
I'm feeling like the chicken nugget could work for adults.
Oh, 100%. Adults have been loving the nuggets. We eat them all the time at the office.
I bet. Angela Vranich, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Fascinating, and congratulations on the Target partnership. A big deal.
Thank you so much.
Great to have you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.